Okay, guys, this what if is going to be what if Ben 10 was in Dragon Ball. So, like I said, for the plot, he would not have Saiyan transformations, but I'm saying the Omnitrix would have Namekian, Yardrat's DNA. He wouldn't have Beerus or Whis' genetics DNA, but it would also have the let me think. Sorry. The Ecosians, but he wouldn't get it right off the bat. So, we're also going to be putting the Ben 10 aliens in this universe. So, let's say we're going to pick one species that was on Vampa. So, I think it should be... No, the bugs and crap would still be on Vampa, but we're going to add a new species. And I'll say this species is the Wildmutt race. I forgot what, I'm just going to say about the name. Wildmutt's race species is on that planet. So, Ben will be into the story. This would happen after Namek, when Goku first got back to Earth. During that time, we go to, when Goku's, basically the time of peace, before Trunks arrives and kills, King Cole. So, we go to a boy that's went camping with his grandpa and his cousin, and he would know about he would basically be like sumo slammers, but the World Martial Arts Tournament. Like he loves this. I'll say in this series, in this sumo slammers is based off of the World Tournament. He's so, he likes it. He likes the Warriors, Piccolo Jr., Son Goku, and other World Tournament, Master Roshi. So, he went camping with his grandpa and his cousin. Now, the plumbers would be in this, but it would be different. The plumbers would basically have contact with Kami. Basically like a CEO. A president, basically. Ben would go camping, like in Cannon, and when the Omnitrix would, arrive, he would get it. Now, he's going to be a kid in this one. I don't know how long, but he's going to be a kid. So, he's 10. I'll say during this time, it's 2 years before Goku, King Cole and Frieza arrives. So, Ben just got the Omnitrix, and he's, testing out the aliens. Now, in this one, we're going to swap one alien out of the original 10. Or going to add the original 10, like Ben 10. From Omniverse, the 11 aliens, we're going to add one extra one. So, this extra alien is going to be let me think, a Yardratian. Now, he's weak. It's basically like a super Yardratian that's in, like, Dragon Ball Online game. Basically, I'll say this is like gray matter. This alien is weak against, it's somewhat weak against combat, but it has transmission in the abilities. So it can come in handy. He would turn into, accelerate. He would try out the aliens and crap, like that. And this is during the time he would find out that he's a hero. And basically, he just got the Omnitrix. Now, you know what, I'm going to change the Yardrat. For the 11 alien, it's going to be a Namekian, based off of the Demon King Piccolo, Kami, and Piccolo Jr. It's basically going to, because the Omnitrix makes it where the youth. Now, the Omnitrix would be a symbol on the... Sorry guys, my brother came in. So, like I said, we're going to replace the Yardrat alien with a Namekian. So, this is how it would come up. We'll skip to where Ben, where King Cole and Mega Frieza came. Now, remember, a mysterious boy in green and blue pants, with another boy with a sword on his back and blue. He could be purple or blue, future Trunks. Blue hair. One had a one had a watch, and one would turn into a Frieza race. He would he would tell Trunks, he's like, hey, you basically, they won't say names, but they're like, take care of King Cole and I'll take care of Frieza. He would turn into, a Kojian Frieza race. Now, he has the transformations, basically, like the final form is the base form. He would start in his first form. And, he would go to his final form, and he would lose death. Basically, I don't know if it's just for Kojian races, but I'll say that it took some of the skills from the race. So, in the transformation, he can lose the ki. He would lose a death, basically, not a supernova, he would, basically, the Omnitrix makes it where this is basically the alien's prime. Future Ben would go and fight him. He would turn into, transform into his final form, and basically kill, I'll say he killed King Kong, while Trunks went Super Saiyan and killed, Frieza. Now, Kid Ben is not, basically, Future Ben would go, because I'll say Future Ben is a Z fighter, because if Future Trunks is, crap and everything. Now Ben still has the time limit. That's why he hasn't been able to kill the androids, because once he turns back to normal, he's vulnerable. He's basically screwed. I'll say he knows a little bit of ki in the space form. Basically, he only knows how to fly in the space form and the solar flare. So he's basically useless when the timer goes down. So, they would go and give Goku the medicine, and Ben would go turn into Accelerate and speed to his, kid counterpart, and would basically, no, I'll say he would go with Trunks to get Goku, give Goku the medicine. Trunks asked if him and Ben could fight Goku, and he's like, sure. Now Ben would ask if, I know this strong man. Wait a minute, guys. I'll be right back. Apologies. Sorry about that, guys. Now, since this is Future Trunks' timeline, it cannot change Future Ben. But the thing is, it's basically like this. His current look can change. Now, let's say Future Ben has the Omniverse Omnitrix, while Kid Ben has the normal original 11 aliens. So, he would tell Goku, you need to go. There's this powerful warrior, this universe, this timeline counterpart of me. He has this watch called the Omnitrix, and it was created by a powerful warrior. Well, powerful species called the Galvans. And Goku would say, okay, I'll go and train. Basically, Future Ben's trying to tell Goku that he would be a great ally for the Z Fighters. And then, okay, this is ready to fight. This is Yardrat Goku versus normal Trunks. Now, this Trunks weaker than, Yardrat Goku. And Ben, Omniverse Ben. Future Ben, basically. That can turn into aliens, but he still has a time limit. Now, he has some new aliens. He would turn into, I'll say, Diamond Head. Heat Blast. Diamond Head. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry, guys. My dog. I have to take my dog out. Now, like I said, Future Ben would turn into Diamond Head. and he would, basically they would team up. Now Goku would use the instant transmission technique, and basically they would fight a little bit, and then turn, basically power off. And Future Ben would tell Goku where he was during this time. His kid counterpart. So Goku would go and recruit him. Now, I'll say that Max knows of, the Z Fighters, because Kami told him. So Goku would go and recruit Kid Ben. Now Goku would train Ben for ki control and crap. So if he turns back to normal, he can rely on his ability. Now Kid Ben would be cocky. He wouldn't want to really do much things, but Ben would teach him. I'll say he would teach him how to fly and certain attacks. I'll say the solar flares, like his future counterpart, and the Donor Ray, and the Spirit Ball, and the Destructo Disc. I'll say no. The Solar Flare, the Destructo Disc, and the Donor Ray. That's what he learned. His key abilities. He would fly, and he would basically go. Ben would, they would have to go back to the future after giving Goku's medicine. Sorry guys. Now he would teach him that. Goku would spar him, Gohan and Piccolo, and Ben would spar. Ben would use the aliens and, basically certain attacks. They would, basically train and everything. And then we'll skip to May 8th, I think, the day that Goku and the Z Fighters go and fight the androids. So, we're going to end this here. And the part 2 is going to be him, the Z Fighters, Ben, fighting the androids. Leave a like and subscribe. See you guys.